Hello everybody, it's time for Coffee with Bill. And there's a lot of foolishness in the news today. Let's take some of it apart. Well, my favorite story today is that Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's partner in crime, has been arrested. She once said that she and Epstein have all of the rich and famous people who raped little girls on video. She is the most important witness we have to bring down the deep state. Will President Trump take steps to keep her from being murdered like Epstein? I say fly her right straight down to Guantanamo in Cuba. Let the deep state assassins try to get past the Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. Have all the proceedings down there. All of them. What do you think the chances are that the Republican Party will screw this up? Well, it probably depends on how many of them are in those videos. If Maxwell has all those videos, I say give her her own reality TV show straight from her cell in Guantanamo Bay. Let her expose all of the rich and famous child molesters for the world to see. Man, that would be the best reality show ever. I tell you folks, the USA is suffering under a pandemic, not a virus, but a pandemic of bad news. Every news site, including conservatives like Breitbart and WorldNet Daily, are blasting us day after day with the worst possible news about how violent, America-hating black racists and all their liberal white cohorts are taking down the entire country. Don't fall for it. The media is doing their absolute best to create a sense of hopelessness among patriotic Christian Americans. Their stated goal is to make us feel like we are in a war that we cannot win. They want us to surrender to the most hateful, racist, immoral, godless people in America, the left. Their primary target is Donald Trump, but make no mistake, they are really after us, the American people. Trump just happens to be the president that they need to get out of the way. And if they succeed in getting rid of Trump, they will be fired up to turn on all of us just the way they have done to the president. Donnie Woods asks, when is white heterosexual Pride Month? Donnie, you know the answer to that. We're all too busy building and maintaining the greatest nation in the world. And if we don't do it, you know that nobody else will. The Connecticut Republican Party is calling on the Democrats to change their name. If they want to challenge Christopher Columbus, then they should be challenged in the same way. I agree. If the militant goofballs of the left want to tear down anything associated with slavery, the Democrat National Headquarters is the #1 symbol of slavery and racism in America. Tear it down. The Democrats are the Ku Klux Klan. They fought to keep slavery alive at every step of the way. Now the problem is that all the chaos that we are seeing has nothing to do with slavery or racism. Never listen to what the left say. Watch what they do. Deception is their way. Black Lives Matter, Antifa, and the entire Democrat Party are paving the way for a socialist communist takeover of the USA. The assassination of police officers and the defunding of their departments is intended to weaken our first line of defense. And the government-mandated face mask nonsense is an experiment to see how many Americans can be propagandized into surrendering. I guarantee you that the citizens who will never stand up and fight for this country are wearing face masks today, signaling their surrender. Well, here's something encouraging. Michael Schellenberger, a longtime environmental activist, wrote a public apology in Forbes magazine for the 30-year-long campaign to scare people. It's about time somebody in that movement told the truth. When I was in high school, we were all going to die from the coming ice age. And later we were all going to die from the hole in the ozone layer. Ted Danson cried on national television that we only have 10 years left to save the ocean. That was 20 years ago. Then we were all going to die from global warming, and when people saw through that foolishness, they quickly changed it to climate change, so now we're all going to die whether it gets warmer or cooler. The biggest money-making scam in the history of the world. And Forbes magazine pulled Schellenberger's apology the very next day. But I'm telling you so that we can all make it go viral. The people deserve that. Breitbart is reporting that Pope Francis is calling on the media to help young people to distinguish good from evil. You've got to be kidding me. The national media is 100% sold out to evil and is in open rebellion against everything good. And even the Pope appears to be morally challenged on several fronts. One is his unholy alliance with Islam, the religion of Antichrist that has more blood on its hands than Planned Parenthood. Dr. Fauci, the face of the coronavirus hoax, is now warning that the current bat virus may soon be followed by a new Chinese pig virus. Anything to stop the American people from re-electing their president. And if Trump is re-elected, I predict that we will soon see the donkey virus, the snake virus, the Michelle Obama virus, whatever it takes. Well, Vicky Petrosov says Antifa wants the police eliminated. And she asks, has it occurred to them that if that happens, there is no one to stop us from coming after them? I better stop here. This has been Coffee with Bill. I hope you're as excited as I am. Thanks for watching, and America bless God again.